or maybe just like it felt like cultivating it.
Yeah, like I don't know, referencing
totally
us in
get that.
videos
Yeah, for sure.
or whatnot
Yeah.
with a person who works for you and obviously does everything you say.
Yeah.
So it was very
Doesn't
it was a bit
necessarily do
strange.
everything I say. Huh? Definitely.
Well,
You
it's
control
clearly
what goes up, and
but
what
but
goes
clearly
not.
not because it fell apart, right? So
Yeah.
So I don't think it's much point getting too focused on that because it's
No.
Well,
so
I can tell you guys like what happened. We had a slight falling out about some things. He wanted a bigger cut. And I said like, listen, like we're at the time weren't even profitable. Like I'd put in north of $100,000 in this project. We were on target to become profitable, and he wanted a raise, and I told him, and I kind of freaked out, and he freaked out. We had an argument, and he left. And I thought, okay, well, we're gonna get back, we'll discuss and talk about it. And then he decided to make a bunch of exposed videos.
Well, you made a new channel.
Yeah, he made a new channel, made a bunch of exposed videos, and that makes total sense because I'm the one who taught him, hey, you want to want to get a bit of juice.
Funnily enough,
get the drama.
He kind of almost did a more intense version of what you did with us.
Yes.
And what we did there was the whole story of it was based on New York. It was based on creating a storyline, plan it out, and get it to work towards a climax. But then he went off script,
Right.
and you know, we had a falling out. I didn't pursue him legally or anything.
Do you remember what you did the moment you had a falling out?
With him, like what I did to him?
No, to the channel.
Well, his channel.
was pre-Blue
Yeah.
Days.
So that was it. We were working on launching a VTuber, and we had a bunch of cloning technology.
Right. Yeah, I remember.
And
now.
then, by the way, as an April Fool's joke, because I wasn't sure how severe the situation was going to be.
Yeah.
And then I kind of made a April Fool's joke where I cloned him.
Was it on April Fool's?
It was on April Fool's, yes.
But you cloned...
And that completely backfired.
You cloned a guy
Yeah.
who was signed under your name and you had beef with and left.
Yes. And just so you know, legally I was covered, but obviously morally and ethically it was an absolute big move.
Just putting the legality.
How long was that video up for?
The
few
clone
days,
videos.
few days, but I was very much under the impression, people will get like we're joking and maybe we can laugh about it, and no one laughed about it. And we're like, okay,
I've got a question for you then.
Recalculate.
So so legalities aside, right?
Yeah.
When you left, same context, same circumstances.
Yeah.
If we had made a VTuber of you, how do you think that would have made you feel at the time? Just curious. You know, fun food for thought, because we had no capacity to do that.
Depends how you would.
In the same function, I suppose.
I would have laughed.
As Tiger.
I would have thought it was funny. I would have made a reaction to it. I would have laughed, and then I would have probably asked your future plans with it.
Your future plans.
The thing
I
with-
think you would
Yours
have sued her
faithfully,
ass.
Geordie plus lawyer.
So just so you guys know, behind the scenes, which Hassan didn't talk about because he thought he was under very strict NDA and wasn't allowed to talk about it, we had plans to clone Tiger. So
Right.
so this was, for me and him, it was very much in line with where everything was going to go.
Well, he stated he didn't know about it. It was like, that's not me, guys. He's copying me, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, which was also for the show, of course.
Okay.
Yes, but he didn't know we were going to make this video, no.
I don't know how you managed to plan this thing that like just constantly
I would
backfired
suggest
on you.
in the future don't clone people.
Well, no, you didn't.
Too late.
So you
Whether